Hi, I'm Steven. I am a clinical resident at Optimum Joy. I want to talk a little bit about my own journey with counseling and what led me to want to be here providing that service to others. When I was a teenager, I went to see my first real counselor. And at the time, I was kind of struggling with some addictive behaviors. And I did my intake forms, and I kind of indicated to my counselor that I was struggling with these behaviors. And the first question she asked me about it when I sat down with her was just like, okay, so you struggle with this thing. Do you think it's wrong that you do this thing? I was like, yes. And she was like, okay, why do you think it's wrong? And I realized I just didn't have an answer. I'd never taken the time to think about why I thought the things I was doing was a problem, beyond just like the consequences of those actions. And even then, I hadn't really considered that very much. So she gave me resources. She gave me books to read and some questions to consider, and just basically told me, spend the next week reading these things and then come back to me and let's talk about why you think this is a problem. And it was great. And so I was able to read through the sources she gave me, and I was able to come to an actually informed conclusion about why I wanted to stop doing the things I was doing and what effect they had on me and on the people around me. So that's a big part of the work I want to do with other people, is I want to help them ask the questions of why we think something's wrong when we've always just been told it is. And when we know why we dislike something that we do, and why it's a behavior worth changing, then we can start to actually sort through what are some of the emotions that keep me coming back to this. What are the values that are in place that are leading me to feel conflicted, or that make me feel not as conflicted as I think I should? Yeah, that's some of the stuff I like to explore in counseling, and I hope that you get the chance to do that same kind of exploration in your own work.